Hello friends, I am Abhijit. Today we are going to discuss about frames in a web page and how to interact with the elements available in that particular frame using our Selenium program. So I have created one demo application for that. So I'll show you that. So this is the demo application I have created for our testing today. So what I am going to do is like, so this is these are some fields available in this demo application, and I have some checkboxes and radio buttons. Those are available inside a frame. So if I write my program to interact with these checkboxes or radio buttons directly in my Selenium program, I should not be able to do it, because we have to move inside the frame, then only we can access these elements. So we will write our code and try to access these elements inside the frame and see how it works. So let me create a new class for that. So I'm creating a Java class. Let's name it as frames demo. So we will write our basic lines of codes here, like system.set property. We're going to use Chrome driver here, then initializing the WebDriver, then maximizing the window, and I am providing the URL for that particular demo application. So let's try to inspect the elements available in the particular demo application. So we want to interact with these checkboxes, right? So as I told, like, these are inside a frame, so we will not be able to access using our normal lines of codes. So let's inspect. So I have ID here for this particular checkbox. So let me try to interact with this uh, checkbox red here. Driver dot click. So if it is not inside a frame, it should work perfectly fine. So no such element exception. The reason is, when an element is inside a frame, our Selenium program cannot access it directly. So first we have to move inside the frame, and then we can interact with them. Equal to something iframe1, and we have an ID for this one as well. So how we have to switch to the particular frame? So driver dot switch to dot frame. So we have to write like this, and we have name and ID property for that particular frame, so we can use the ID here. So there are multiple ways to access the frame. So we can either use the name of the frame, we can use the ID of the frame, or we can use web element as well. And yes, we have another method also, so that is indexing. But indexing is not very trustworthy, so I will say, like, use name or ID. If name and ID are not available, then go for web element. So let's run this piece of code now, and it should be able to click on the checkbox red. As you can see, it has clicked on the checkbox red here, and our program should be passed successfully, and you can see we don't have any error message in the console. So the other way I told, like, we can take the name as well. So let me take this name this time. So what I am going to do is driver dot switch to dot frame. So I am going to use the name this time. So let us comment this line of code, and this will also work fine. So let's run this program. Yes, here also it is able to click on the checkbox red. So this is working fine. So suppose we don't have any ID or name, then yes, you can use the XPath and you can use the web element here. So switch to frame by web element. So I will show you that example as well. So let me go to the application and let's bring it down. Okay, so we will try to access the frame using our XPath. Okay, so let me try to write the XPath here. So for this particular example I have ID property, so at ID, so I have ID here, so let me use that ID equals to if1, and it should highlight the particular frame for me. So yes, so we can use XPath like this. So let me copy this XPath and use it in our code. So what I am going to do is driver dot switch to dot frame. So here what we are going to do use is web element. So driver dot find element, okay, by dot XPath, and we have copied our XPath what we have generated just now. So in this way as well it should work fine. So as you can see, it is still able to click on the red checkbox here. So our program is working fine. So now suppose I am done working in the frame, I have interacted with the particular elements inside the frame. I want to come to the main page and I want to interact with the elements available in the main page. So how I'm gonna do it? So suppose I want to provide some username here like Abhijit or something here on this username. So can I write directly the code driver.find element using ID or name for this particular text box and dot send keys, and I will pass the username there? So that is not going to be possible. So what we have to do is, like, so we have to switch back to the main page, then only we can access these elements available in the main page. So how we do it? So we have to write the statement driver dot switch to dot default content. So now the program can access the elements available in the main page. So driver dot find element by dot. So let's inspect this username field. So we have id here as well, by dot id dot send keys. This should work fine now, because we have provided the statement driver dot switch to dot default content, so the program can access the main page right now. So let me right click and run it. As you can see, it has clicked on the checkbox red and it is able to provide the username as Abhijit. So this is how we interact with the elements inside a frame. So you have to provide the driver.switch2.default content statement to come to the main page. If you have multiple frames, so you are not allowed to switch from frame to frame. So every time you are done with working inside a frame, you have to come to the main page. So you have to use this statement switch to dot default content, then again you have to move to the next frame. So this is how frames work using Selenium. So if you have any queries, any questions, please do comment. So I hope you all are clear with the concept of frames. Thank you for watching.